Start with the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and grateful. Dear students of class second year, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome you in Pakistan International School staff's virtual learning system. Here's your teacher, Sarfraz Nadeem. Dear students, today we are here in English lecture number 10, grade second year, and hope you are fit and fine and you are doing very well. And Pakistan International School Taif started its virtual classes till to next order from Ministry of Education to open the schools physically. So we will continue our virtual classes. Today we have English lecture number 10. Dear students, in last lecture number 9, we completed the unit 2.2. And if you remember that in the last lecture, we had the lesson Glory and Hope. It was unit 2 reading session 2.2. It was Nelson Mandela's lesson. And also we completed our topic about the report writing. Hope so you understood that. It's a very important topic. So today we have new chapter, and that is 2.3, I Dream a World. I Dream a World is written by Langston Hughes. And dear students, please open your page number 66, and we have intermediate English for second year. And dear students, today we have another topic about grammar, its articles, indefinite and definite articles. Book is Intermediate English for class second year and page number 66 to 74. This is pre-reading, dear students. The lesson today we have, it's actually poem, I Dream a World. This poem is by the great American black poet, Langston Hughes. What kind of world do you think Langston Hughes is dreaming? Dear students, can you imagine if we have a topic, I dream a world, if same the topic you are going to create in your mind that I dream a world, what kind of dream you will think for the world, how the world should be? What ideals does he share with King and Mandela? Compare and dreams and hopes these three persons share. In the last lesson, as I told you, that the Glory and Hope was written was about Nelson Mandela, and before the Nelson Mandela, we have the Luther King Jr. we read. So now we have Langston Hughes. So these three black people are there, and this is the poem. And let's see what he is telling us in his poem. First of all, we will know about the poet here, James Langston Hughes, born in 1902 and died in 1967. A black poet, was born in Missouri, USA. He was a very versatile writer, a poet, novelist, and playwright who wrote more than 35 books. He held posts at the University of Chicago and Atlanta. So this is the uh, introduction about the poet Langston. This is, dear students, the preview of the page. This is our lesson and the poem today, which we are going to read, I Dream a World. You can easily see, and please you open your page number 66. So now we will start to read the poem. I dream a world. I dream a world where man, no other man will scorn, where love will blaze the earth and peace its path dawn. I dream a world where all will know sweet freedom's way, where greed no longer saps the soul, nor avarice blights our day. A world I dream where black or white, whatever race you be, will share the bounties of the earth, and every man is free, where wretchedness will hang its head, and joy like a pearl attend the needs of all mankind. Of such I dream a world. So now, dear students, this simple but beautiful poem presents before us the dream vision of a utopia, an ideal world which has perfect peace and harmony, where freedom rules supreme and everyone lives a blessed life. Let's study the poem stanza by stanza, dear students. Here in the first stanza, I dream a world where man, no other man will scorn, where love will blaze the earth and the peace its path dawn. Here, dear student, the meaning of this word is the contempt and is written, underlined. So, what is the mean of this stanza? The first stanza envisions a world that is blazed with love and peace, where no one despises another. I dream a world where all will know sweet freedom's way, where greed no longer saps the soul. Here, dear students, in the second stanza, envisages a world where all enjoy freedom, where greed and avarice do not destroy people's peace of mind, nor avarice blights our day. Here, dear student, the meaning of avarice is greed, blast, destroy. A world I dream where black or white, whatever race you be, will share the bounties of the earth and every man is free. In the third stanza, visualize a world which is free of discrimination on the basis of color and race, where all share natural resources equally, where wretchedness will hang its head and joy like a bird attain the needs of all mankind. Of such a dream of a world. The last stanza dreams of a world where there is no poverty, where joy and happiness serve all mankind. The poet says that he dreams of such a world for all. So, dear students, this is about the poem I Dream a World. And in examination, there will be theme or central idea of this poem. And the question will come in exam that write the central idea of the poem I Dream a World, or write a theme of the poem I Dream a World. So you hope so you understood, and I tried my level best to explain the poem stanza by stanza, stanza wise, and even here we have vocabulary and words are given, and scorn means disrespect, dawn means decorate, saps means weaken, avarice means agreed, and blights means destroy. And here we have bounties means wealth, and wretchedness, unhappiness. This is a vocabulary, and uh, we have the about introduction about the poet. Here we have the central idea and theme of this beautiful poem. This poem is basically saying that he is always dreaming of a world where nobody is greedy, racist, or anything bad. All men are created equal, and we need to be united together as a race, eliminate discrimination, racism, and selfishness on individual desires. Langston Hughes wrote this poem to show the world how greedy and how much racism is there. Langston Hughes grew up in a world where there was a lot of racism and poverty. He grew up where there were two separate water fountains and bathrooms that black and whites had to go into. So he has seen the world at what he thought was its worst. There is more racism than there has ever been. Dear students, I wanted to summarize the poem. In this poem, Langston Hughes presents the picture of an ideal world. The present world is full of poverty, racism, but the poet is hopeful that a golden age is about to start. He says that the world he dreams is a perfect one in which people will live in perfect peace and harmony. All the people will be free, people will not be greedy and materialistic. In that ideal world, there will be no class distinction, there will be no difference between the black and the white or the rich and the poor. All the natural resources will be equally distributed among all the human beings. There will be no poverty in that world. All the people will lead a prosperous and happy life. The poet is optimistic about such world, and we must and we should, dear students, everyone should optimistic, not to be a narrow-minded, and we hope that inshallah the world will be full with happiness and joy. So after the central idea and summarization of the poem, we have, dear students, another topic about the grammar, and that is articles, indefinite and definite articles. I think it's a very easy for you all to know about the articles and articles. Dear students, there are two kinds of the articles. One is indefinite and second is definite. And we use it daily in our life. Let's start to learn. And this topic, articles, is on page number 69. If you have a book, you can see in language study, this is articles topic. The adjective a, an, and the are usually called articles. They are really demonstrative adjectives. Dear students, do you know something about an adjective? What is an adjective? An adjective is a word which describes noun and pronoun, basically. And when we are talking about the demonstrative adjectives point out something, like example, that, these, those, if you remember. So these are the demonstrative adjectives actually. There are two articles, dear students, a, n, and the. How many articles we have? A, n, and the. Means basically two, but if we will say that a, n, and the, it means we have a three. But basically, a and n are both have the same work. That's why we consider it as a one. A or n is called the indefinite article because it leaves indefinite the person or thing spoken of. Again, I will repeat, dear students, are very important for you to understand. A or an is called the indefinite article because it leaves indefinite. The person or thing means indefinite means not to give an importance, not to talk about the particular thing or a particular person. So that's why we say it leaves indefinite the person or thing is spoken of. For example, this a doctor, a doctor. That is means any doctor. We are not going to talk about the special one, the particular one. We say a doctor. For example, he is a doctor. Now we are not giving importance that he is the doctor of heart or he is the doctor of surgery or another example, but we say he is a doctor. So here we say a or an is called the indefinite article because it leaves indefinite the person or thing spoken of. The is called the definite article because it points out some particular person or thing. Now I think you got the point. A or an is called the indefinite article because it leaves indefinite, means it does not talk about the particular thing or a person. But here in the is called the definite article. Why? Because it points out some particular person or thing is he saw the doctor, meaning some particular doctor we are talking about. Dear students, when we are using the article the, it means that we are talking about something important. And you are well aware that the is usually used with the proper noun, and also we use the with the common noun, but where we have the repetition of the common noun, or sometimes we are talking about some particular common noun. That's why we give importance and that's why we use the before that common noun. But usually we use a or an with the common noun. So here we have, dear students, in the topic articles, we have two kinds of the articles. One is definite and second is indefinite. A or an is called the indefinite article because it leaves indefinite. The person or thing is spoken of. And the is called the definite article because it points out some particular person or thing. Like he saw the doctor, meaning some particular doctor. Based on the choice between A and an is determined by sound. Before a word beginning with a vowel sound, an is used. Dear students, very, very well aware you are when we say an enemy, okay, an orange, an umbrella, an R, an honest man. So the choice between A and an is determined by sound. Means choice means where you have to use A and where you have to use an. It means an is used with vowel, yes, with determine the sound before a word beginning with vowel. Means any word which begins with vowel sound, we use an. It will be noticed that the words are honest and here begin with the vowel sound as the initially consonant H is not pronounced. And dear students, before a word beginning with a consonant sound, A is used. Now A is used with the consonant sound and N is used with the vowel sound. Now like as a boy, a woman, a horse, a hole, a university, a union, a European. So we use A because the words university, union begin with the consonant sound, that of U. It doesn't mean, dear student, that the U is a vowel and start with the vowel, but we concentrate on the sound. What kind of sound is coming? So if there is a vowel, the word starts with the vowel, but it doesn't give the vowel sound, so we will not use N. But if a vowel, the word which start with the consonant, but it gives sound of vowel, we use N. Like as I told you, N, honest. So honest means H is silent over here, so we say N honest. But in a university, so here university is not giving U vowel is not giving the vowel sound. That's why we use A over here, dear students. Hope so you understood about the articles on page number 69, and the detail has been given over here. You have a plenty of time, dear students. You can read it very well. If you have any question, any query, any problem, you can ask me on uh, Zoom questioning session. So, dear students, and you can see on page number 73, we have exercise. Complete the following sentences by filling in A or N, or the is maybe suitable. So exercise is given over here, dear students. Now it's your homework, dear students. Yes, two questions are given over here as a homework. Question number one is paraphrase or explain the poem in your own words. Yes, dear students, and this is the present over on your page number 67. Yes, in writing skills it is given. So paraphrase or explain the poem in your own words. And question number two is complete the following sentences by filling in A or N or the is many be suitable. This is, dear student, exercise. So question one is on page number 67, and this question number two exercise given on page number 73 and 74. So here I will definitely say first sentence is given, copper is dash useful metal. So you have to insert here A, N, or the means articles you have to use, and you have to remember, keep your mind at where there is a suitable article you have to add. Copper is dash useful metal. So here in the blank, we will write copper is a useful metal. Number two, he is not dash honorable man. He is not dash honorable man. Here in this space, in this dash, what we have to put, because honorable man. So the word honorable takes which kind of article? A, N, or the. So I think it's a very easy. It's a N. He is not an honorable man. So dear students, same we have 28 sentences given over here, but you are not supposed to complete all the 28 sentences. Just 15 sentences you have to complete and send it to me by WhatsApp. It's your homework, paraphrase and this exercise. And if you have any query, any problem, any question during the unit 2.3, I Dream of World, you can ask, or you can write to me by on WhatsApp. As I told you, dear students, these two questions, the first question is page number 69, and second question is present on page number 73 and 74. So, dear students, today's lecture is going to finish. It's all about today's lecture, and it was just a poem. Introduction is poem is given, introduction about the poet, and then the central idea. And I tried to explain the all the poem stanza wise, and also in the last I told you the summary. So, dear students, this is all about today's lecture. Hope you understood the things. And next lecture we have in class second year tomorrow, inshallah. So, inshallah, see you till that, dear students. Goodbye and take care. Allah Hafiz.